are not prepared!
Welcome to the stream, guys. How are you doing? How are you doing? Alas, we could not stream Tuesday? Tuesday. Couldn't stream on that day because the freaking electricity decided to have a, what's it called? Planned maintenance or some shit. And the plan did not reach me apparently, so that sucked. But it is what it is. It was not what it should be though. So yeah, today we should be doing some account takeovers again, maybe even do some stuff on my own account. Dare I say, how's it going, Speechless? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, bang out a few arenas so we don't burn. Let's see, who are we dabbling with today? Have a session right now with Greet. Well, let's see if a Greet is in the chat. I have him in my Discord already. Gam. How's it going, Exarch? Speechless, Nutman. How you doing? How you doing? Good to have ya. How's it going, Gam? DM me on Discord and we are ready to go. Gonna start blasting. Already have access to your account apparently. Let me just double check if I'm burning something here and there. $60 for 12, that's pretty much on par, man. Nothing really to write home about. Oh wow, is this the... no. Okay... what are they slinging? Bullshit. Whatever. Ooh, my demon lords are full. Fuck. Let me clap some brutal chicks real quick. Let me see if I ruin my coffee. Fine. Okay. Gave you guys a pretty detailed new video yesterday. Almost 50 minutes of frickin' gear talk, but it had to be said, guys. It had to be said, it had to be done. So I really hope you enjoyed a new video. Yes, I know it's a bit longer, but I think if you want to do a good job on something like that, it cannot really be shorter than that. So yeah, hope you enjoy. I would appreciate if you give it a like, comment, all of that good stuff. It really took a lot of effort to make, so also give me a little bit of effort there and actually leave a comment, like, all of that good stuff, so we can make sure the video does a little bit better than it is so far. Because, not gonna lie, it would be a little bit of a damn shame if a video like that gets 200 views and dies. Okay, again, you should be receiving an authentication code, so please send it when you're ready. Then, and there that code of ours. Olé. Okay.
Hello.
How's it going, Gam? You hear me, right? Testing 1, 2.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, there we are. You as well, loud and clear. Happy to have you. How's it going? Are you listening to me from the stream or something? Kind of feels
No,
like it.
I'm here.
Okay, okay. Well, happy to have you. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. Pretty nervous.
Don't be. We're all friends here. There's nothing to be worried
Yeah,
about.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't make much progress since you don't have many champions that aren't well equipped. Free to play, not a lot of money. You have Alice, Kayoku, Voga. What the usual champs. Help you with right artifacts for the right champs. Masteries. Okay, you're a friend of Leah. That's awesome. That's awesome. No, it's definitely doable. Don't worry about that. We will figure it out. Okay, I see you already started leveling up the sparring pit. I'd say you already done more than enough. Definitely do not level it up to level 3. It is just not worth all of those gems. It's a nice little trickle of extra XP you're getting each day, but it's really not worth the amount of gems you already spent on it, and the amount of gems you can already also be spending on. Like, that's like, what, 750 per in total. Just unlocking the 5 slots was enough. After that, it's a little bit overkill, if you ask me. But it's not the worst idea. Some content creators even actually do stand by leveling them up all the way to max. I am not one of those content creators. I feel like it's a little bit wasteful to be spending all of those gems for something like this. Okay, let's see what them champs are looking like. We have ourselves an Alice. She does not look super cash money, only 60% crit rate. The crit damage is actually looking respectable, but we will have to help her out a bit. These boots are definitely not for her, and I see you built her in a 6-piece Savage, which is a rookie mistake I myself have also done back when I started, but if you notice, Savage set only needs 4 pieces, so the other 2 pieces you've added here, they're just doing nothing. So we are definitely going to be able to build Alice a lot better than you already have her. You have a good amount of silver, that's awesome. You have some gems laying around as well, so I think we should be able to build your Alice nice and good. First things first, let me see what items you might be having laying around in the forge, potentially. You have not done any Dark Phase, sadly. None of the really amazing sets in here either. Have some of that righteous stuff. It's not the worst.
Yeah, I'm a bit
support
stuck on the Doom Tower.
Hmm?
I'm a bit stuck in Doom Tower.
Yeah, we'll probably unstuck you as soon as we build you a nice little Alice for you. That ought to help. But yeah, in terms of sets you could be crafting, there's nothing really to write home about. Well, we'll have to do with what we have already. Let's see, what do we have already? At least you have plenty of items to sell. Honestly, after we're done with you, you're gonna have probably 500 items or less. Sadly, anything 3-star or less is an auto sell, no questions asked. So yeah, let's just select all of these. They really are not helping you, they're just a silver sink. You should not have been leveling up this thing, that thing, this thing, most probably. Maybe in the first few days, I guess, not the worst idea in the world, but only if you're actually using them on some of your champions. After that, they're just empty space for you, like they're not helping your account. So I'm only gonna deselect some items that might be kinda important for us to actually complete a set. You might definitely benefit from watching my latest video if you want to understand what you're gonna be looking for from each set. That kind of stuff. It's definitely gonna be helpful for you to be versed in the art of keeping gear in raid, because it is a very, very important skill. Honestly, even as spin points, 3-star is just nothing. Okay, 767 artifacts are going bye-bye. They're just not helping you, they're just clogging up space. Honestly, I could do most of the same for your 4-star items as well. We're definitely going to be selling most of these greens and whites. Honestly, all of these greens and whites, probably, question mark. Maybe I'm still going to hold on to some of the cruel, but probably shouldn't if we got to be completely honest. Let me just double check what we're selling. Because God knows if you have speed boots, even as commons, they're going to be worth it for you. Their crit rate, I don't know, whatever. Defense percent with speed, I mean... 5-star crit rate might be worth it. Leave that for now. If we see some speed boots, we will hold on to those. That kind of stuff. Here's a 5-star speed boot that's gonna be lovely for your account. The rest, not so much though. And this is actually a decent piece you could hold on to. This also makes some sense for somebody. So yeah, even it's uncommon items, sometimes you could actually be finding some diamonds in the rough. For an account like yours, just starting off, you still might have some benefit holding on to a few of these. Especially some of the 5-stars. This, for instance, might be okay-ish, but we gotta be completely honest, this is kind of a shit set. I'll hold on to it for now just because we're gonna be left with not that very much gear anyway, so might as well hold on to a few items. Let me see if we're selling some decent boots here and there. Speed boot, even as a 4-star, is probably gonna be useful for you for now. Rest not. Yeah, so we can sell off all of these as well. Call it a day. Okay, so we're down to 550 okay-ish pieces of gear. If I really go trimming these down, it's probably gonna go down closer to 200 if we gotta be completely honest, but let's not completely delete what you already have on the account. In the end of the day, you're gonna have plenty of bad champions you are gonna want some gear on, so can't really go around selling every little bit of item. Okay, starting off with Alice, let's see what kind of savage gear we have laying around on the account, including the equipped. Not that very many pieces, but surely we're gonna be able to find 4 usable pieces out of the lot. Let's see what this weapon looks like. Looks pretty sad if we gotta be completely honest. Double roll on the flat HP is pretty bad, and to begin with, this piece had very low potential for you. The only good rolls this thing could have given you was a bunch of crit damage, maybe a little bit of accuracy, maybe a bunch of HP percent if you were gonna put this on a HP based damage nuker. Alice is an attack-based damage nuker, but there are there's plenty of HP-based damage nukers. I'm not sure you have those on your account right now, but at some point you will start getting a few of those here and there. So yeah, this weapon is probably going to be a change if we can find something a little bit more usable than that. Here on the other hand, we have a pretty decent Savage Helmet. Double roll on attack percent, that is as good as it gets. You also have a single roll on crit rate. Would have been nice if this flat defense rolled on the crit rate, but this is most probably going to be a usable piece for you. Let's take a look at that shield. Again, pretty horrible double flat HP roll for you. Nothing to write home about there, but at least you have double crit rate plus a roll on the speed, so that is kind of good. Probably is going to end up on this champion still. A very nice crit damage glove, 6-star crit damage glove, can't say no to that. Sadly, it rolled absolutely horrendously on the substats. Double flat defense is not what you want to see. To be fair, you don't want to see any of these for Alice at all. This would do much better, again, on an HP-based nuker if it actually rolled, or a defense-based nuker, more like it here. You actually did roll a little bit of defense, so that would be a better piece for somebody like that, but for now it might actually end up on Alice just because it still is indeed a 6-piece, a 6-star crit damage glove, which is a very sought after. Very, very sad looking chest plate. At least it has a little bit of crit rate going for it. Bare minimum speed, and flat attack is not what you want to have on a chest, but it's what we have. And last but not least, or is it? We have HP percent on the boots, which is not what you want to be looking for on the boots. How long are you in the game?
A few months, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's a good idea for you to know that the bottom row of items is the really important items. Like, the bottom row actually has the potential to have... The boot is the only one that can have speed on the main stat, and speed is something you're gonna come to know is the most important stat in this game, basically. If a boot does not have speed, 9 times out of 10 that is not a boot for most people's account. For you, for now, it's gonna have to do, but you're definitely looking for 5 or 6-star speed boots, so your champions are much faster and they take much more turns between the enemy turns, because you've probably seen speed determines how often and how fast your champion is going to be taking a turn. If your champion is the fastest, it's going to be a champion that takes the turn first. If your champion is twice as fast as somebody, your champion is going to be taking 2 turns before the enemy takes 1. So building your nukers with 200, 250 speed is actually something you should be looking for, so that you can actually do more hits before the enemy even takes 1 hit. It's very important, so that is why you're gonna try and be looking for speed on right about anything of your items if you're really trying to make the champion the biggest, best version of it. For the most part.
By the way, Chris, in my mail there's a thing for a free
gear removal.
Gear removal.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
use
we're
that probably if we have too many gear to sling around. But for now, we're probably not gonna need it just yet. We're gonna wait and see how that goes. So yeah. For the boot, we're talking about Alice right now. She's an attack-based damage nuker. Priority number 1 would be to have a speed primary stat boot. That would be best. The second best would be to have an attack percent boot. That's also a very good idea. 60% extra attack for Alice here would make her into a pretty good champion. But speed is definitely also very, very sought after for you. Right now this boot is borderline acceptable because at least it has a single roll on crit rate and double roll on attack. It's only giving you about 20% attack instead of the full 60 it could be giving you, but beggars can't be choosers kind of deal. Raid is, in the end of the day, a game where you always have options to upgrade and make your champions bigger and better and stronger, but you gotta start somewhere so you can actually move to the next step and find yourself even bigger, better gear later. The chest for an attack-based nuker, best would be, again, attack percent on this chest. Right now we have flat attack, which is definitely not ideal because flat attack gives you, what, 265 attack. Whereas if this was 60% attack, that would have been giving you 800 attack right now, which is kind of insane. So yeah, the difference is staggering, and that is why flat stat chest, boot, and glove are very, very sellable for the most part, unless they're from some very nice set for you. So yeah, this is not going to be an ideal chest for you, and the glove is also decent, but far from the best. For now, it is actually a pretty good glove for the level of progression for your account, but it's definitely something that you will want to change for something a bit better a little bit later, that actually gives you speed on the substat, attack percent, crit rate, that kind of stuff. Heck, even a little bit of accuracy won't hurt on Alice. Okay, let's see what of these items we can change. As we saw, the weapon is bad, the chest could do better, the boot can do better, so let's see if you actually have something resembling a better item of that sort. And honestly, this 4-star boot is actually looking very promising. This thing is going to level up to 35 speed for you, so that is going to be a massive improvement in your speed on Alice, and it's also having a main substat crit rate and attack. So this boot is actually pretty lovely. If it rolls double crit rate, it would be ideal, and it freaking did. So this is both gonna make your champion a lot faster, and also the crit rate is gonna get slightly higher, or percent higher. So that is actually pretty nice. But let's see what else we have at our disposal before we make some final decisions. This glove is not gonna be for Alice. This shield, not the worst in the world, but you already have a probably better shield. The helmet we saw was decent. So yeah, from the looks of it, the only usable item we have here would be this boot. And we're gonna have to ditch this chest and this weapon, so we can find something a little bit better. When you're building your champion, it's a good idea to go to the fitting room so you don't make any grand decisions before you're completely happy with what you figured out. So this way we pin this item on the champion without actually spending any silver. Let us see. Can we actually put a good weapon plus chest combo? If we can't, it's just gonna be a broken set. Right now it's a broken set anyway, so we will be able to maybe get a little bit of benefit this way. Let me take a look at what you have at your disposal. It would be nice if it's from the Cruel set, maybe from the Speed set, that kind of stuff. And you do have a good amount of Speed stuff on your account, actually. Let's start off with Speed. This one is actually awesome. This one is Screaming Alice, and it is Screaming not Rector Draft. This is a nuker item, and Rector Draft, she is a support. This is Kyoku, right?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I don't have her on my account. Let me actually see what she was
Uh-oh.
about. 4.5 Void Legendary. Damn, that's lucky. Okay. He's a defense-based champion, however, so this one has attack. Oh yeah, she's that ally protection girl. She doesn't care that much about crit rate and such, so I think this actually might be a better piece for your Alice. It's also gonna help you on the crit rate front, and we're gonna have to take care of Kayoko after that as well. Let's see if we have an attack percent chesticle. Would be ideal for you. Alas, no such luck. No such luck. Regret. We're still kind of far off the crit rate stuff. This would help us on that front, however, not by much, because the chest apparently already had plenty of crit rate on it. Not ideal. Not ideal. This thing cannot roll any more crit rate, neither can this. The gloves could actually roll crit rate and they could ascend into crit rate, so that's kind of cool. But this will make Alice a lot faster. I will be upgrading this boot to 16. It's definitely looks like the boot to go for. Can even try and ascend it a little, not too much. Oh, it even rolled speed. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure if it's worth it for us to be spending all of that. It's actually not that much resource for +7 speed. Yeah, I think this is very worth it for the +7 speed on this. Kinda okay. This chest definitely is not the best out of the lot. It does give you a little bit of crit rate, crit damage and accuracy, but nothing on the attack front, which is kind of lame. Speed, crit damage, no crit rate. No. Okay, for now it's a work in progress. We're gonna see if we can maybe put something else here, maybe crit rate. Heck, why wouldn't we if we have something doable? No attack percent. Let's see if we actually possess attack percent chests on one of the OK sets. This could work if it rolls a bunch of crit rate. I'm down. One more, please. Dick. What that Wukong at? Ooh, attack percent on the Wukong. Honestly, Wukong is good, but you gotta pick and actually build one champion really well. Let's try it on for now and see how that goes. And now let's take a gander at your perception weapons. Do you possess such a thing? I don't think you do. From the looks of it, you don't. Nope. Not really. How's the feral set looking? Your feral set is actually looking sick. This item is broken. Double accuracy, sadly. That was not super ideal. If we use this, you're definitely going to take care of your crit rate stuff, but this would be much better on a HP-based nuker, it seems. This would be great on HP-based nuker. Yeah, apparently you're kind of ready to build somebody real well with some HP stuff at some point. Back to the drawing boards. Attack percent. This looks kind of promising. Crit rate once, please. It's a shit. No, nothing amazing. Nothing amazing. Okay, let's save this for now and see if maybe we can craft a few weapons for you out of perception. Weapon charm, and I would love to see a little bit of crit rate on it. Just 3 weapon shots, but it'll have to go. Let's see. 0 weapons. Wow, these charms work so well, man. Work like a charm. Another attack percent. Chesticle, however, is not the worst. Let's see if it rolls a bunch of crit rate, please. Nothing of the sort. It's shit. These are not great gloves. These are pretty good gloves for somebody, but not for a damage nuker. It is what it is. Yeah, not a lot of gear to work with here, sadly. Not a lot of gear to work with, but it is to be expected after all. What am I doing? Let me take another step back and take a look at everything. Okay, we already said that the boot is gonna be the Savage 4-star boot. Let me take a look at something. You actually do have ore. This thing did not roll very poorly. Like, this double roll could turn out into something very useful for you. So I'd say it's actually worth it using this ore here. It's not like you have that much very important uses of it anyway. So if this thing actually gives you a usable weapon, that might solve some problems for you. Not bad, not bad. Fuck. Still, this is a much better weapon now for you. It used to be shit, now it's less shit. Very sad that from all the freaking stats that could have had the double, this one was the fucking worst. But still, it's actually a usable weapon for you right now. Let me roll these puppies up to 16, they're definitely gonna be worth it for you. Sadly, we did not see crit rate here. Let's see what the ascend is. Attack, not ideal. Not the worst though. The best would be crit rate, crit damage, and attack percent. Attack is the 4th, I guess, but I'd say it's worth one rework at least. There you go, this is now much better. Would it be worth it for us to be ascending it to level 3? You can't even ascend it all the way. It's a good amount of crit damage. At some point we will. Okay. I'd say this chest also deserves a rework. It's your only 6-star epic ore, but it is definitely a worth item to try and make good use of. Right now it's kind of on the whatever side for you. Let's try. Shit. Much better shit, but definitely not for Alice. This would go decent-ish. Nah, it's kind of fucky. It's kind of fucky, but yeah, some HP-based nuker might still make some use out of it. Kind of on the fucky side. We tried. An attempt had been made. This one's okay, this one's acceptable, this one's okay. So yeah, it's these two items that we need to... Well, I mean, no, the weapon actually, maybe we don't change the weapon. The chest definitely needs to go. This thing can also go for something if we have something really good. Let me again see what the... Yeah, let's look at him like this and see if we have a good option for it. No attack percent on these chests. Here's the attack percent. This is attack percent. You're gonna be slow as balls though. This one's feeling okay. Crit rate, helmet. Crit rate, attack percent. They're only 4 stars sadly, but no speed on these. So if we want to combo it off with this, it's gonna have to be something along these lines. Okay. Crit rate and attack is fine. Crit damage and attack is okay, but crit rate is priority for ya. Yeah, I think this is where we're hoping to land. Crit rate, please. Maybe one more on the crit rate ought to do it. There you go. Get it. But problem is the crit rate is still far from what it's supposed to be. Still far, but I think we got ourselves a little bit more adequate stats. Okay, 69 crit rate. Crit damage is high as hell. The accuracy is usable. The attack is okay. This thing can roll one more crit rate for you. I'm gonna go for it. There you go. Perfect. This one can roll speed at the end. Might as well. That didn't. Okay, 73% crit rate. Not where it's supposed to be, but closer to what it should look like. Priority stats? I do, but there's just so few pieces of gear here. It's not really worth bothering if checking the priority stats as much. Well, these stats look a lot more like an Alice that you're gonna be happy with, and she's gonna be ignoring a little bit of extra defense now with the 5 added extra. The 15 extra attack also is gonna be helping. God knows she's a lot quicker than what she used to. She was 120, now she's 165. Still not fast enough, but faster than what she was, so there's that. We are gonna throw a few okay glyphs on her, nothing too fancy. It's not endgame gear or anything like that, but you still want to be having some usable stuff out of her. Resistance really is not worth it, but the 1 stars are not that hard to come by anyway. He has an attack-based nuker. This is actually a pretty decent boot for you, so it is worth it to go a little bit of extra. A little bit of defense, a little bit of resistance, why wouldn't we? Is this worth a 4-star glyph? Double crit rate? Nah, let's just give it a 2. Okay. How long is your free gear removal due expiring? In 2 days. Well, might as well use it, honestly. Yeah, let's just use it. We're not gonna use it to its full potential, but we're gonna do our best.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. See what them banners are looking like. You don't have that many to choose from. Defense, cast speed, no attack percent. This one looks a lot more promising with a little bit of attack percent at least, but the one that rolls better speed is probably gonna be the one that we use. This one rolled like shit. Speed me, dude. There's one. There's another. Perfect. Much, much better. This thing has crit damage, that's awesome. Can we ascend into more, please? Wow, quad roll on the attack. Damn, boy. If this was an actual good percentage, that would have been insane. Not on the amulet per se, but you get it. A quad roll is not something that happens easily. I'd say it's worth it to try and roll this into crit damage, though. One more. There you go. Yeah, I'd say we go as much as we can. The bigger the better. 8% extra crit damage ain't no joke. This is definitely going to be a great amulet for your account for a long time, so let's give it some adequate glyphs. Nothing too fancy after all still, but a little bit better than just the 1 stars, you know. Okay, defense-based ring, sadly, and it rolled a bunch of defense instead of attack percent, didn't roll a single time. That's kind of crap. But alas, you don't have much better than that crap. Yeah, for now, this is gonna be your ring. You're not happy about it, but it's what you got. Okay, let's give a few glyphs here and there. Drizzle a few glyphs, you know. Nice. God, these gloves are so painful to look at for Alice, but crit damage is just too much to ignore. They don't have a single substat to their name that actually screams Alice, but crit damage is just way too good. Okay, you haven't gotten all her masteries yet. That's definitely priority number uno for you. You want to go all the way down on the red side to get yourself, what was it? War Master, right? House Master is also decent, but it's probably War Master, wasn't it? Best place to be getting yourself masteries would be Hell Hades. You just go down to his site, write the champion you're looking for, and depending on what you're using the champion for the most part, you should be looking for general PvE, if we gotta be completely honest, because in the end of the day, you want to be doing a lot of things with these champions right now, and general PvE is probably going to be the most important out of those. Having dedicated PvP champions is great and all, but that is a privilege you're probably not going to be able to enjoy for a while. So for now, try to be building your champions for general PvE use, unless you're using them exactly in some other section, like let's say if you're going for clan boss or something like that with a specific champion. In that case, maybe it's worth it going the extra mile for the clan boss stuff. But yeah, these masteries here look pretty adequate for her. It's either Helm's Master or the War Master, both are doing great. But I'd say it's probably going to be better to go with War Master. So yeah, pick the general PvE when you don't have a very good reason not to. Okay, your Alice has a Wand of Submission. It is a legendary wand, but I'd say it's probably going to be better for us to try and craft you the fuck we will. There's this crit damage talent. It's only a rare, but it's still pretty good. Probably would be better than Wand of Submission for what we're trying to do. Let's craft this. There's no reason not to. He didn't get what we were looking for. Wearer receives 1% defense for each 15% HP missing, steps up to 75 missing HP. Sure. That's what we came in here for now. Okay, how's it going, guys? Morning. Ivan in the house. Per jam with the takeover command. We do those. Okay. Alice should be Allison a little bit better for you now. Not by much, but it is what it is for now. It ain't what it should be, but it will soon. It would be ideal for you to keep on farming some of the bigger, better dungeons. As soon as you can, that is. Getting yourself a bunch of good 5 and 6 star gear is going to be the way to go to actually start unlocking harder pieces of content. That would be helpful. Oh, you actually have a 5-speed boot here on critical rate, but we already have 12 on this, so it's not like it's going to improve you much further.
Yeah, I've been buying some speed boots lately.
From the market?
Yeah, from the market.
Not the worst idea, but try to only buy really good speed boots, because this one, aside from the speed, doesn't have anything else to its name. It's a critical rate boot, so if you want a critical rate boot, you're gonna want substat crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, that kind of stuff. This one is a whatever, okay boot. Still good because it's a 5 speed. If it was cheap, it's worth, but if it's not so cheap, probably not so worth. So be careful is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's take a look at your monkey. He is not looking very cash money, if we gotta be honest. Try not to be leveling up bad gear like this one. This is definitely not a good piece for him. 2-star item is not really an item, it's just a silver in disguise. And not much silver at that. Wukong is a great champion, so we're not going to be disrespecting him with 3-star stuff anymore. I know you probably didn't have too much gear to your name when you first started off, and you had to slap something together on him, but these are definitely not the items for Wukong. This one can stay, however. That one is actually looking quite solid. Okay, from the gear we have left on your account, it would be ideal if we built him in, again, ignore defense. Set like Savage, but you literally barely had enough to stitch together Alice with that set, so we're probably not going to be capable of doing much in that front. Let's see what that Pharaoh looked like. The feral pieces I saw on the account are not exactly screaming attack-based nuker either. Crit rate, speed. You don't have any amazing accessories for him either. Doesn't look too hot. Either way, let's start off by looking for honestly crit rate gloves. You're not gonna be able to build too much out of crit damage gloves, I'm afraid. So crit rate should help you crit cap yourself easily. These are actually rolling up perfectly for what they are. These actually rolled perfectly for somebody like Wukong. I'm straight up giving him 16. Okay, that last one was a little bit of a fart, but then again, we already had most of the good stuff anyway, so whatever. Right now, I don't even need to bother with the fitting room, because we do have the free gear for 50 more minutes, so I can be enjoying not having to bother with stuff like that right now. Let's see if you have yourself some good speed boots. Nothing to really write home about. These ones could actually roll double attack, that'd be ideal. Nice. Perfect, actually. Let's just slap him on. It's gonna be a broken set piece on him. These could have rolled better on the bottom half. A little bit of accuracy, crit rate, crit damage, that kind of stuff would have been great. But it is what it is for now. Okay, we'd definitely be happy if we stitch together one more cruelty piece as well as one more perception piece. What we're looking for those pieces, crit rate. At least crit damage, hopefully, something along those lines. Why am I looking at main stat? Has to be substat. So yeah, let's see if we have one of those. Crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, crit damage. Let's see if this rolls well. If it ignores the resistance, that'd be great. Alas, it did the opposite. Well, it's probably gonna be this one then. Double crit rate, it's fine, I guess. Yeah, with the resistance, what is up with that? Let's put it on for now, and that is gonna be your cruelty activator. Let's see what kind of shields and weapons we possess for perception. Not many, if I remember correctly. Oh my goodness, not any. Equipped even. We have a couple of shields. Crit rate. Accuracy is fine, but crit rate is where the money is at. Nice. Okay, the crit rate, we have over crit rate this champion already, actually, so you already have the 5% from that. Okay, I guess we're gonna be looking for a better weapon from the cruelty set. With crit damage and speed, perhaps? Something along those lines. Alas, no such luck. Well, let's just see what kind of stuff we have here laying around. The cruelty stuff. Speed. Crit rate speed, it's kind of cool. Crit damage. Speed and accuracy is not bad. We might. Nope. No forge. No forge stuff. Attack, crit damage. It's only flat attack though. Crit damage, attack percent. This might be good. Nice. One more of those, please. Nice. Yeah, let's put this thing on. And now for the weapon, we just don't care about the set. We already have a broken set boot, so we can put a broken set weapon as well. And honestly, the broken set weapon I have in mind is this thing, because that's gonna skyrocket your accuracy, and you are gonna be very happy actually having accuracy on your Wukong. Let's hope this dodges the crit rate, because we already have that covered. Piece of shit. Please crit damage. Oh, you dumb bitch. Yeah, jeez, Rick. I mean, it's definitely a great weapon, but we already have the crit covered so well. Maybe we can put a different shield then from perception. Kaioku had a Interesting looking shield now that I said it. The item rolled extremely well, let's not pretend it didn't. It's just that we wanted it to roll differently for this particular puzzle piece for us. Let's put this thing up to 16, see what that looks like. Speed, please. Nope. This thing has a decent chunk of crit on it anyway, so maybe we can put this one instead, if it rolls crit damage especially. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have exactly crit capped her. Him, as is. Let's see if the Kyoku shield sparks more joy. I think it had plenty of accuracy and speed. I actually like it. Crit damage, attack percent. Yeah, piece of fucking shit. It's not ideal, but it is better. Okay, the crit damage is non-existent for us. Big part of that is we're missing 40% crit damage on this. At some point you're gonna get it. I mean, we have way too much. We have crit rate on the gloves. This could be crit damage at some point, but for now I don't think we're capable of building another crit cap champion for you. I mean, we haven't built any crit cap champion for you yet. Without crit rate gloves. But yeah, it's actually not easy. But yeah, I think your Wukong should be a lot more usable this way. He become a little bit faster. The attack is definitely not there yet. The crit damage is not there yet. The accuracy is there at least. How Feral Shield look like? Now that you said it, we could actually consider some Feral stuff to stitch things up together instead of that thing. Speed, crit rate, defense. Not great. How that helmet looking like? Speed, crit rate, crit damage. Could try with this instead. Nah, I'd say for now it's kind of fine-ish. The accessories are missing in action, so we're still missing a lot of stats on the bottom half. You need to start farming some spider. At least level 10 to start getting something adequate for champions like this. At least we got the crit capped. It's not great because the crit damage is just so abysmal. But it is definitely a work in progress. It's gonna happen later. Please roll speed and not crit rate. Is it even worth it rolling this up to 16? I'd say probably no. If it was the weapon, sure, for an attack-based nuker, but for the helmet, fuck the HP. In terms of relics, you don't really have an amazing relic for him right now. Actually, let me check if you have some equipped talents. Nope, not much. Not much. Okay, so yeah, your Wukong should be a bit more usable for you right now. Bumping him up to 60 would be nice as well. Getting himself a banner would be lovely. But for that, you need to start farming a little bit of good spider. Let's see what we did to your Kyoku. What's important about Kyoku too is something I need to learn. Okay, rate 2 you say. This might actually work very well on Spider. Decrease all enemies. Attack all enemies, has 80 chance to place 50 increased attack. HP burn debuff for 2 turns. Instead. Do we actually have somebody that decreases attack for you? She's a single. Okay. You actually have a pretty amazing spider team potential here with the help of Volgoth. All we gotta do is build Volgoth faster than your Kyoku. Both are slow as balls, so it shouldn't be that hard, but yeah, I'm seeing some pretty nice spider action going here for you. Let's start off with Volgoth and see how fast we can build this man. This son of a gun. Would be nice to build him in some resilience set, perhaps. Wouldn't be the worst idea in the world right now. He has some items thrown together on him. Nothing to write home about there. Yeah, let me try and craft a few good items for you here. We're gonna take a look at him later. We can also build a little bit of Relentless on him, actually. Defiant is actually great on Volgoth, right? If I remember correctly.
Why would it be great?
Because he's a protector, he's a tank kind of guy. Let me see. Lifesteal, speed, accuracy, perception. They say nothing about it. Let me read up on Volgoth again. I think something about his passive. Maybe not so great. It's risky, it's risky. You do want Volgoth tanky as hell, so he would be able to take the punch, but don't want him to take the punch to death, you know? Okay, let's build some Relentless set. That'd be great. I'm gonna put speed charms on him too. Craft those. See how that looks like. Sadly, no mythicals or anything like that. Speed boot, please. Piece of shit. Okay, let's witness what we can do with this Volgoth man. This is horrible. Just gonna remove everything from him and rebuild him from scratch. HP %, not the worst piece in the world, but let's just put everything off and do it from scratch. Volgoth might actually be very important to your account. Okay, first things first, really fast boots. Where are them fast boots at? These might be it. Attack, crit, damage, HP. If it rolls HP, maybe. Resistance, defense. These look great. Attack, crit, these for a nuker. These are for whatever. Let's see if this rolls HP. The fuck it did. Well, this can't go wrong. Both of these are great, so let's roll them up to 12 and use them. Decent-ish. Put them on. Okay. Looking for HP % or defense % on the chesticle and the gloves. These could be nice. Roll some speed, why don't you? Bitch. Not bad. Accuracy would also be good. It's fine, I guess. Let's put it on for now. HP % gloves with defense %, I'd say ought to do it. We're also gonna give you a little bit of speed for the combo of the set. Okay, for the top half, we definitely would like to see a bit more speed now. Okay. This one looks decent if it rolls speed and HP. Speed, please. Okay, we need one more righteous. There we go. That ought to do it. Preferred a little bit more speed there, but it is what it is. Okay, let's see your fastest weapon. Set filters, we don't care about them. Priority, speed. This one apparently is quick, but it's only a 4-star. Speed and accuracy. That's actually kind of good. Hey, how's it going, SKB? It's a lot of speed. Okay, we made the champion faster than your Kyoku as it stands. We are gonna bump Kyoku a bit much too, though. Let's get these up to 16, definitely worth. HP percent at the end, love to see that. This is worth to go up to 16. The bottom half of your items is far more worth to go up to 16 than the top half. Like I said, these have the really good main stats, so getting these up to 16 is super worth it, whereas the top half, they only have flat stats on the as main stats, so they're not giving you as much for your account. This is a very nice item you have on him. Let's hope it rolls nice as well with HP and defense. One for everybody. Could have been worse. You don't even have an amulet to his name, but very soon that's about to change. You've started off building his masteries. Yeah, I guess you are using the Hell Hades thing. Seems like it. Could actually give him this because he does indeed apply provoke. So yeah, that's not a bad thing to have on him. Gives him a lot of extra accuracy, so that helps too. Yeah, and this Volgoth is looking a lot better for you right now. Would be worth it for you to farm up his Ascension. Oh, he doesn't even have this thing. The second half of his A1, I do believe. So definitely get to work on ascending your champion. And let's see what Kyoku has to say for herself. Can we ascend her? Nope. Okay, Kyoku needs defense, speed, accuracy, crit rate. Right now she has not very many things of those. You have her in a very nice speed boot, definitely worth bringing this up to 16. And it even rolled extra accuracy for you, so that's ideal. This speed weapon could probably go better. Let me remind myself how fast your Volgoth was, because you do need him to be first. 89 plus 89 is 178 from where I'm from. Kyoku is sitting at 151. 151, so you do have a little bit more room for speed. Upgrade accessories for her. Hey, congrats, Trey. That's awesome, dude. Glad to hear it. System does work. This Rector Draft weapon definitely is not for her. It's not for Kyoku either, though. It's not for Kyoku later. Yeah, the weapons are kind of whatever. Let's see if we have some bigger, better shield, maybe. This one's looking pretty promising. Decided to roll like absolute shit. Accuracy and speed, let us see that. This is better. Okay. This weapon I'd say we can remove. It's really not for her. It's a great weapon, but she's defense based, so that attack roll is totally useless for her. Honestly, so is this glove. Okay. This is what we're looking for. We could give her straight up crit rate gloves, and that's probably gonna solve some issues for her. Like these, for instance. Yeah, these make a good amount of sense for her, I'd say. Fucking hell, it rolled like absolute dog water. Still, it's your dog water, though. Okay, let's see what the weapons were looking like. I think we had something interesting on that front, didn't we? Put it on Wukong, huh? Oh well. Wow, these fucking gloves are so bad. Okay, what are we looking for? Not too much more speed, because you do want your Volgov to be faster. He was 178 if I remember correctly, and right now we're sitting at 166. So 14 more speed is the bare maximum, 13 more like it. We're missing 5 crit rates. Yes, that could help. Crit rate, speed. This might be it. Crit damage and speed is what we want to see to roll, and that is exactly what happened. So here we go. Wait a minute. Didn't this become faster than Volgov though? 89 plus 89, 176. 178. Very quick at math. 179. Well, a few glyphs here and there, and Volgov is gonna be faster, and we're yet to get an amulet on him too, so banner that is. Okay. Speed on it. Is it a good item? It's an okay item. Definitely doesn't deserve a super amazing glyph though. This one, huh? That's got to be it. Okay. It's a good piece. Still not going to use anything more than a 4-star glyph on it though. For the important stats at least. Could actually try and ascend this a little. Speed me, dude. Bitch. Okay. We are faster now. And you should be able to be doing spider nicely this way. Problem is somebody's... Actually, I mean, I'm not even done with this build. Why am I acting like I am? We're actually one crit rate short of her being crit capped. This could roll it. Wouldn't. Good. Let's not overkill too much here with the builds. Let's just get these up to 12 and see how we do on Spider with this thing. Because Spider is definitely what you should be concentrating on right now with the level of account you have. A lot of your champions need bigger, better accessories. Where'd that Vogue off at? There you are. Okay, I'm not even sure we want Alice and Wukong here like that. I mean, for the first few levels, these should be good enough, but after that, we're probably gonna need a little bit more than that. This guy's gonna drop defense. I'm gonna remove Wukong for your Arthur, so that he can revive and such. See how that go. I'm gonna use it manually for now until I can figure out the auto sequence for you. Okay, hey, look at that, 29 people watching. Let us see it, let us see it. Okay, we start off with the provoke, so that should be doing nothing because we're bad affinity apparently. I'm not sure if your Volgov is booked either. Didn't pay attention to that. Your Arthur definitely needs to be faster. Same with Uugo. They need to be faster than your nukers so that your nukers actually deal their damage after that. But yeah, we're weak hitting like there's no tomorrow with Volgov, so that's why he did not land the decrease attack. I'm just gonna brute force my way into this one. But yeah, we need to take care of your Uugo. Needs to become a lot faster. Same with your Arthur. So they can actually be setting up your Alice for success. Go. Yeah, let me take a look at Uugo. Just as I thought, slow as balls. Okay, first things first, the boots. Can't have a debuffer without speed boots. If there's one thing you learned from today's session, it's speed boots are king. First thing you look for on a champion you want to build well is speed boots. Preferably of the 6-star kind.
I've been looking for speed boots the last days, yeah.
Yeah, seems like you found a few here and there. Definitely love to see a bunch of 6-star speed boots on your account. Definitely very worth going all the way with these. Let's put them on. Just like that, champion is day and night difference of speed. Reflex on Uugo, not the worst idea in the world, I guess, but idea lighter, I guess. Let's see if we can maybe at least find you a bit better. What the fuck did I... Let me see if you have better reflex gear. I'm not gonna question the gear choice here, I'm just gonna try and make it better. Is there not a single speed reflex gear on this account? Is that what the game's trying to communicate right now? Am I blind? This one does have speed, so equipped, substat speed. I must be blind then. Reflex. Yikes. Yikes, that is all. That is all. To be fair, none of these pieces make sense for Uugo, so let's just rebuild her. Reflex. Yeah, this is a good piece, but it takes the whole build with it. Okay, what is this? Chesticle. No speed on it, but probably not. Probably not, but we're not far from it still. Okay. Perception would be great for Uugo. Let's see if we can clap a couple of pieces like that. This one looks adequate. The other one's gonna have to be without speed apparently, at least with accuracy maybe. Nope. Any HP or defense percent chesticle perhaps? No? Could have swore I saw. This one is HP. Why? Idiot. Really? Accuracy, HP percent at least. If it rolls. It rolled. Okay. Let's see if it rolls speed for you on the 12. Fuck, it will. Okay, we need a lot more speed where that came from, so how are those accessories looking like? Ooh, for you now. Not you, for Uugo. This speed chest, no speed on it. Let's find ourselves some good speed stuff on the last two things. A couple of good speed items ought to do it. Are these couple of good speed items in the room with us right now, though? This one can roll real well. Only a 4 piece though. Double speed, take those anyway, chat. Double speed and we're talking. We ain't talking shit. It's a sell now. Sadly a sell now. Let's put this back on. It still makes her fast enough. The last item could just be a fast weapon of any kind. It's gonna be from a broken home. Could have tried actually build her in a couple of righteous pieces. I'm not gonna break a righteous piece set though. Speed, accuracy perhaps, something along those lines. No. This perhaps. Oh, come on, man, I wanted at least 5 stars. Divine speed. That can be a good set at some point. Anything that rolls a couple of speed is gonna get the job done. This one looks promising-ish. Or a bowl. Double speed on this. I doubt you're using Jinzo too much, so let's just put that and call it a play. And look at that, 200 speed on Uugo. It's something, and the champion's not even built to its full potential yet, but it should be doing quite well for you. The accuracy is actually low as balls. We can bump that up with the help of... Actually, do you have an accuracy chest at your disposal? Huh. Huh. Okay, I like what I'm seeing here. Speed me, dude. There you go. Now we're talking. I did see a very good speed boot weapon, I do believe, on the righteous. This one or this one. Let's see this one first. Nothing. Double speed, come on. We'll have to do. Okay, and now the speed shield is kind of whatever. So now instead we could put down a broken shield. If I was missing even more accuracy, I could have just slapped her with Feral. But I'd say this shield is gonna do much better work for you on somebody else. A resistance shield could be pretty crappy. Let's narrow it down to something more useful like this. This is looking solid. Wow, it rolled absolutely dog watery though. Provokes, that's probably going to be important for you at some point, but this thing rolled decently well, so I guess it'll have to do. Accuracy as well to boot. Okay, 201 speed. It's not even maxed out yet. The accuracy is going to have to suffice. This thing is going to give you a lot more when maxed out. I'd say it's worth maxing out right now. And now Uugo is one of your fastest champions on the account, if not the fastest.
I'm really impressed what you're doing with my shitty gear.
We're definitely doing something out of nothing, I can tell you that much. There is a few good pieces here and there, but it's an art of its own, actually making something out of it. Actually building an actual team comp out of it. Definitely not very easy, I can tell you that much. But we're doing what we can, okay?
I'm very grateful.
Yeah, happy to help. Okay, let's take a look at your Artor. He definitely deserves a little bit better than what you have on him right now. This is a straight up garbage piece. This is kind of okay-ish, but I'm pretty sure the man deserves a little bit more than that. That's a great shield. Okay boot. HP. A little bit of speed. He does not care about accuracy. It's kind of a crappy... I'd rather we try and build him better than 4-star shits. Let's see if we can find something along those lines. Artor. We care about resistance, speed, HP, defense. So, a little bit of that resilience we just crafted for you ought to do it. Righteous that is. So let's see if we have some good usable pieces out of there. Primary stat, HP percent, defense percent, dare I say resistance. Building somebody like Artor in a shield set could actually be quite beneficial to you, but is it really Artor who's gonna be the one built in there? 5% of this chance max HP. Yeah, we are gonna try and make him as HP heavy as possible. Probably not gonna be able to build it in a shield set. Let's try and limit it to 5 and 6-star pieces. How much time we have? 12 minutes. It's a race against time. I guess this could work. Let's just see. Gloves now. Gonna have to be a whatever glove in it. Let me see equipped. Let's not limit ourselves now, shall we? HP, speed. We already have a lifesteal, so we do have room for one broken piece. Oh, there's perception too. We don't care about perception on him though, he doesn't want accuracy. Yeah, Jinzo's gloves look adequate. Not really, I mean, we don't care about the accuracy. If it double rolled speed, that would have been great. And it's HP percent. It's a shield set down. So. Defense and HP percent. Roll HP a couple of times, please. The fuck you will. This thing, horrible. Kinda good if it rolls the percentage. Whatever, let's put it for now. Nothing much better for you. Okay, on the top half, we have room for a couple of pieces. I'd hope to put a couple of righteous pieces on him. There's speeds. Yeah, these couple of pieces might be worth it. Ugh. Could have been better. Could have been better, but we don't have anything else to try our luck with anymore. Let's hope this rolls speed at the last part. Which, at least resistance was second best. After this thing goes up to max, actually can't we just find ourselves a 6-star speed boot though? And we did. Roll the HP once. Nice. Okay. Now he's a lot faster. Let's get these up to 12 at least. No need to waste too much silver anymore. I think we've done more than enough damage for you already.
But that's okay, it's no problem.
Yeah, silver is basically bottled up progress. So right now with all of the silver we spent, hopefully we unlocked a lot more progress for you. Let me just refresh my memory about the skills. Is there a relic that sparks joy for you? Probably not. Oh, actually this... I mean, do we care about putting this on Kyoku? She just ignores damage anyway. This actually makes some sense. Make your guy a lot more tankier. Less like for him to die and whatnot. Yeah, I'm looking at you, SK. I'm looking at you. Okay, let me take a look at these champion skills. You do have plenty for... yeah, Volgov definitely deserves all of these books. Is there a champion training tournament around the corner for you? Summon Rush. Oh, please tell me we were gear enhancing all this time. We were, thank fuck. Would have been pretty fucky if a gear enhancement event just started. Right after we were done with all of this gear slinging.
Yeah, that would have been a pain.
Yeah. I knew all along, chat. Don't worry. Champion training starts in 24 hours. Okay, so as soon as this champion training tournament starts, I want you to book out your Volgov. Because he really needs all of this so he can have a plus 15% chance of decreasing attack. That would book it out to 75. As for your legendary champions, Alice doesn't really need the books all that much. Kyoku would definitely love some books. All of your books, basically. So, put the legendary books on Kyoku when the champion training tournament starts. Put the epic books on Volgov. Honestly, booking him up to max would be still worth it because he also has increased chance on his A1. That'd be nice.
Okay.
Booking out Uugo to max is also gonna be worth it. So yeah. Kyoku, Volgov, Uugo in that order. Volgov first, Uugo second. If you have something left over, you could also do stuff with Rector Draft, but honestly, Artor is basically kind of like a better Rector Draft for you right now, so there's that. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste your books right now, but as soon as you book out this man, He is gonna be a lot more reliable for you on Spider. Right now, it would be great if we reach level 10 Spider here. I'm pretty sure we will, because your champions are just that good. No time for that, SK. Okay, look at what we did. Now your Uugo is the one starting first, so the drop defense is actually gonna happen first, and that way your Alice is actually gonna be dealing a lot more damage. Same thing with your Arthur. Now he's actually gonna be increasing your attack first, and then your damage dealers are gonna be waltzing in. Okay, well, your fucking Volgoff is a monster, and he actually killed everybody instead of setting up what's her face for the HP burn, but once that starts happening, it's gonna be a bit different for you. The decreased attack did not happen. Just do this for now. She's not placing the decreased attack. What's up with that? Thing is, your champions are just dealing way too much damage for the HP burn strategies to start working for you just yet, but as soon as the spiderlings become a little bit healthier, we will start to look into the HP burn strategy, which is your Volgoff places the decreased attack, and after that, your Kyoku attacks all enemies, and if they're already under decreased attack, she will be placing HP burn for 2 turns, and that is a very good strategy against Spider.
Okay.
That is where the majority of damage is going to be coming from for you, and that would be a good idea for you not to be having a Alice on the team, because she's just going to wipe all the HP burners that could be proccing a lot more damage on the Spider than Alice ever could. But for that to start working, we need to unlock bigger, better spiders first. And also definitely start concentrating a lot more on Minotaur. All of these champions are going to be doing much better if they have their masteries on. God knows Alice needs her masteries so she can start kicking teeth and harder. Okay. Stage 10 is where you're really going to see a change in the quality of accessories you're going to be receiving. There is this bug on stage 10 where you're going to be receiving a lot more 5-star accessories than 4-star. It's a bug that has been in the game for way too long, so apparently it's a feature, not a bug. What is up with the decreased attack? It never sticks. Am I reading it wrong or something? Either way, it is what it is, but kind of fucky in it. Yeah, there's that decreased attack from her. I'm actually gonna read what Volgoff's skill does next time, for real, for real. Alice massages the face area a lot better now, doesn't she? We didn't see what your Alice looked like before, but I very much like what she's looking like now.
Yeah, it's looking good. Great, by the way.
Here, that should be unlocking some good progress for you for sure. Attacks all enemies, has 60% chance of placing a provoke debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Also has 60% chance of placing 50 decreased attack debuff for 2 turns on targets who receive the provoke debuff from this skill. Fuck me, man. So this means that it's never gonna happen on the Spider. But on on the spiderlings that will be happening. They're just too weak to actually live through it for now, so as soon as we unlock the hardest stages, he will actually start doing some provokes. Okay, stage 9, we're almost there. But yeah, see how well tuned your team is right now. This is what you should be striving for when you're building a team. You know what? I think right now Uugo is counterproductive for us because she's actually tenderizing the spiders so well. And that's why they die so easily for our nukers. But to be fair, Kaioku deals tons of damage on her A2 anyway, so they never stood a chance. Maybe the strategy is gonna start really shining when we reach level 16, 20, that kind of stuff, because these spiderlings need to actually live through the decrease attack into HP burn stuff. For that to happen, you need to actually soften up those blows. Right now, we're actually kind of overpowered for this strategy. So Uugo definitely needs to get taken out of this team in order for what we're trying to do to have a chance of actually happening, and same can be said for Alice, but for now Alice is something like a backup plan if the HP burn plan does not work, and for now the HP plan just doesn't work. Spiders are way too tender. Okay, kind of good, kind of good. I think I'm gonna start making YouTube videos out of these account takeovers, especially the ones that actually go so well, where we do some a very meaningful progression for the person whose account is getting taken over, and it's probably gonna be very low edit too. Like, it's probably gonna be a banged out an hour and a half coaching session. I'm not sure how good that's gonna work on the YouTube algorithm and whatnot, but I do believe it holds nice value. I do believe it's gonna bring some nice people over at my channel and such. Okay, I think it's time for us to actually build this into an actual team. And like I said, I'd say Uugo is doing a little bit too good work for you here. I think it's time we start working towards the HP burn strategy and see if we can make that one work. Who else should we bring on the team in that case? I guess Rector could be okay as a support champion. And Arthur. Okay, let's try something like this.
I don't think Brad is equipped with all the gear now.
Who? Rector? Nah, she
I
has
think
her
so.
stuff.
I'm not sure.
We were
Oh,
eyeballing
okay.
her weapon, but we left it in the end.
Oh, okay.
She is
Sorry
not
about
built
that.
amazingly well, sadly. Far from it, but she's in here just for extra reviver kind of stuff. We're not expecting too much out of her. She's just a placeholder. Okay, let's see if we can make the HP burn strategy work now. We might actually fail this run because it's even a bad affinity. This is not great. Just a single decrease attack. Yeah, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna try and do it. No, Kaioku is just deleting everybody. I don't believe we should be capable of doing this without Uugo. We're gonna try. Still a fair bit of damage. I should not have done that. That gave him extra pair of spiders there for him to eat. Yeah, it is. We saw that, but it's still gonna work on the spiderlings. They can get provoked. Problem is they just die now. So for now the HP burn tactic is not gonna work much because Kyoku is really murdering all of these spiderlings, isn't she? I think we're still gonna be able to bang out this level, and it would be a good breakpoint for you to hold on to for a while until you can actually jump all the way up to 16.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, your Alice is just gonna brute force her way here, I do believe. It's gonna take a while because the spider is gonna heal a lot real soon. Again, but with all the revivers and supports we have at our disposal, we're set up for a slow success. Yoku is gonna get poisoned to death, it seems. Have a reviver for that. Okay. Spider's gonna heal a lot here. Oh, she lived. The little bugger. Let's ignore the damage then. As soon as you get masteries and books on all these champions, things are gonna be a lot more smoother for you. That's a lot of healage.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that later on. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, as soon as potion keep unlocks for you, try to be getting enough potions to get the champions you're using all the way ascended up to max. That helps a lot. Try to be getting all them masteries. That helps a lot. Like, using your gems to refresh energy for Minotaur is far more beneficial for you than spending it on sparring pit slots, I can tell you that much.
Okay, yeah.
How to join the takeover? I do have a Calendly link in my description. You can book yourself a time slot for a future stream if you feel like it. Still cracking over there. What you got there, bud? I missed it. Oh, you pulled Karosa? Damn, boy. That's insane, dude. Enjoy. Didn't even see how broken she is in terms of mythical equality, but she must be, right? She must be. Please don't heal one more time. Man. At least we deleted a few spiders here for her to heal less from. Still heals a bunch, but not that much. Yeah, definitely a slow burner without your Uugo kick and Tifen. It's gonna be a lot faster once we make it into an auto team, but still, it's probably gonna take a good 2-3 minutes. Which is not the worst. Worst for your level of progression. On my account, I farm stage 10 hard of Spider for 4 turns, literally. It takes 10 seconds for my team to do the delete. It's actually very pleasant to look at. Okay, well, good news is, even with a poorly built team here, we managed to win with the backup strategy until the HP burn strategy started working. Okay, in terms of how your guys are gonna be doing their things, your Uugo is gonna start blasting with this thing first. Volgoth is gonna be using this thing by default first. She can do this. Ayoku can Blood Curdle. Yeah, I mean, she's gonna try to do that first, I guess. Arthur, I mean, they all know what they're doing, honestly. Honestly, we did not need to do a setup here. I'm pretty sure that these idiots are gonna be doing what they're supposed to be doing by default. Spider 10 team right there.
What would be a great team for the clan boss?
Ain't that a question for the $1 million? Ain't that a good question now? Out of the champions you have... Kaioku's definitely gonna be in there. Alice is gonna be in there. Ugo's gonna be in there. Arthur makes enough sense. And last but not least, out of the ones you have, maybe Kale for the poison damage in it. Sounds about right. Kale does not want to be using this at all. Alice does not want to be using anything. She just wants the A1 always, as soon as you get her masteries, that is. The whole point of doing this for Alice is so she does her double attack for more chances of proccing her mastery. So definitely max out Alice's masteries ASAP. Very important.
Okay.
Uugo starts with this. Knows, but still. That. Kaioku. Yeah, sure. Yeah, something like this looks like an okay clan boss team. Don't expect miracles out of it, but it should be working decently well for you. Yeah, something along those lines ought to do it.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, in conclusion, farm your potion keeps when you can, so you can actually get your champions you use regularly to their full potential. Right now, you do want to get Arthur maxed, you do want Volgoth maxed, that kind of stuff. So today would be a good day for you to be farming the green potion keep as much as you can. She's not a particularly strong boss. What was her thing? Block debuffs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you should be able to farm close to the last stage here with your new team. Something like this. Ought to do it. She knows what she's supposed to do, but still. Yeah, she does know what she's supposed to do. So yeah, try to farm as much potion keeps as you can. Try to farm as much Minotaur as you can. You already have the last thing unlocked. I'd say farm with this guy. Yeah, something along these lines. Didn't you pay for your first set of masteries, by the way?
No, don't think so.
Yeah, that would have been the best thing you could have done. Spending 800 gems on your Alice to get her the max masteries first would have been a lot more beneficial to you than unlocking extra levels on the sparring pit. That kind of stuff. So yeah, try to be farming Minotaur with these champions, because these are going to be a part of your main squad. You could even add Volgoth in here instead of somebody if you feel like it, that kind of stuff, so you can get the most out of them against Spider and such. So yeah, do potion keeps, do masteries, farm your Spider a lot, and that's going to unlock a lot of extra stuff for your champions, and hence a lot of extra progression. Well, hope you enjoyed this almost 2-hour account takeover free
Oh.
session with you. I do believe we did some nice things for your account. 30 million silver later. I think you should be climbing a little bit easier in the ranks and whatnot.
Thanks a lot, Chris, for all the help and the advice. Really appreciate it.
No problem, man. Happy I finally got to meet you. All the best to Lee.
Yeah.
She is a wonderful person as well. And I'm sure you are too. Have a good rest of your day, and yeah, see you in the chat.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You as well. Bye. Okay, I think that was a wonderful little session we just did for Weredo? This is the first time I read that. But yeah, Gam was actually kind of cool. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that one. Okay, what else are we gonna be doing here today? I don't know, am I crazy to think maybe it's time for me to play a little bit on my own account, guys? Is this the craziest thing I've said today? Perhaps, but I have been neglecting my account for quite a while, not gonna lie. Now the clan finally over. Now I can finally actually play again. Have to limit myself to do the thing. Guys, don't forget to forge your Demon Slayer if you still haven't. Not that much time left. So yeah, grab that legendary dwarf before he runs out. That kind of stuff. Okay, so there's that Karosa. Bet you could be unlocking out of primals. God knows I could actually grab her. I'm very close to Mercy if I do say so myself, but I don't know. Probably not that worth it for me to be pulling right now. Took for a while. Not that much has changed about her when you swap forms, not gonna lie. Visually, obviously. She does look to be a cool champion. 40 people watching, by the way. That's awesome, guys. Really happy to have you here. Really nice of yous. Don't forget you can download Raid from my download link if you want to start Raid the right way right now. I do have an amazing download code for you guys. Handpicked by your boy. Handpicked that thing for you. And not recommend enough. If you've ever thought about starting Raid again, or maybe think some of your friends might enjoy it, my download link right now is probably the best download link out there, guys. Like, I dare you. Tell me another creator with better download link than me right now. Like, all of these 4 champions are absolutely amazing for your first week in the game. Literally, you can be starting off with an actual clan boss team, which is kind of insane. Actual thought out clan boss team for you with a support, with damage dealers, poisoners, all of that good stuff. Exactly what you need on a damage dealer, you know? On a clan boss team, that is. Okay, I've been thinking about building a few champions for me here and there. Definitely been thinking about that lately. Let me see how that gear enhancement event looking like. I still haven't done much on that front. I do have a decent amount of silver to go through. So I might actually consider building myself Gracchus. Where that Gracchus at? I also am yet to build Empress. I'm yet to build Carnage. Got all of those bad boys. Yeah, we should try and build Empress, huh? Send them to max. I will need to farm some of those white stuff real soon. Could have waited for tomorrow for the champion training, but to be fair, champion training Ascension does not give all that much. Hey, happy to hear from you, gentleman duelist. Welcome to the stream. Guy looks insane. Insane in his second form, not gonna lie. Insane. Deacon is the best link? You sure about that, Shrey? Really? Really? Given the fact we have access to frickin' the Counter Rock as a download link. I'm telling you guys, my code is absolutely broken right now. You're telling me Deacon is better than fucking grabbing yourself a goddamn Void Legendary Tahanarok and getting good champions next to him. Here's your increased speed. And after that, you get yourself HP Burn and Poison, both amazing for Clan Boss, as well as Poison Activation for your Kale, insane, or for your Fayne, actually. So yeah, Elenaril, absolutely amazing damage dealer. Uugo, absolutely amazing decreased defense, healer, reviver, dare I say. Not really, but the leech and the healer are still super good. And you also have yourself Tagoar from Orcs, was he? Orcs, yeah. Tagoar, who also brings speed, by the way, so why the fuck do we even care about the Deacon so much against Clan Boss if that's what we're talking about? And Fayne, bloody freaking Fayne. Absolutely unit of a champion against Clan Boss. Brings the decreased defense, the weaken, the poison, decreased attack, everything except her living. No, mine is the best, man. It's not great too, it is the best. Fight me. Fight me, dude. Deacon is cool, don't get me wrong, but he's nowhere near as cool as what I'm giving here, guys. Nowhere as near as cool. Where that Deacon at? Am I blind? There he is. Yeah, the turn manipulation is cool, but mostly for waves and for arena. But what does Deacon give that the champions I just listed don't? It's only the increased turn meter. It's cool, but it's not as good. Yeah, you can, but you don't really want both Desert Queen, Tahanarok, and Deacon on the same turn. Yeah, they kind of supplement each other, but no, man. I do believe my code is far better. I do believe my code is far better, dude. Okay, let me grab myself a coffee, and I think we're gonna get our hands on maybe building Carnage or Empress Raucous. All of those champions are looking quite spicy. My mic real quick. My machine gurgling. Okay, enough of that. Took you 2 years to pull Wukong. That sucks, man. I mean, couldn't you use the downloads, the promo codes when it came out? Got myself the Wukong for free that way. It's definitely pretty cool. What do you guys think we should try to build? And also, what kind of builds do you guys have in mind? Depends on how we're gonna be using the champions, that's for sure. I mean, Empress Carnage is straight up damage in it. Yeah, Empress definitely looks spicy. Gotta look through his kit and know exactly what I want. Stone Skin Lethal, sounds good, Timothy. If I was a betting man, I'd say. You're right on that one. Some people tell me he's also great in just pure speed. Carnage Feral Lethal. Good. Good. A lot of lethal you want me out of me, but I actually can craft a lot of lethal. Make a lot of room though. Perfect. Alrighty then. Let's see. 390 crit damage. Damn, boy, that's insane. Okay. Let's see what we possess. Let's see what Hell Hades has to say for himself. Also, what form should we be using him for? That's the real question. Gotta really read through him. Hey, one attacks all enemy, destroy each target's max HP by 3%. Also increase the duration of one random debuff on all enemies by 1 turn. This effect cannot be resisted. Sure. Place the True Fear debuff on all enemies for 1 turn and 50 decrease attack on all enemies for 2 turns. These effects... Okay, Necrosis is great. Grants an extra turn. Cool. Attacks all enemies, removes any stun skin buffs, and replaces them with True Fear debuff. Block debuffs will be replaced with block buffs. Also removes any buffs positively affecting stats and replaces them with their mirrored debuff equivalents. Nasty. Then steals 5% of each target's turn meter. For each buff converted into debuff by this skill. Yeah, I wish I had an Arceus, I can tell you that much. Yeah, I guess this guy's even better now. Timothy, if you want, you can hop on a call with me and we can just discuss all of these things you're saying. Would be a lot easier for us to discuss them if you have the option to do so. I'd appreciate that. Getting an account takeover of myself. I like an account co-op. For a change would be refreshing, but it's up to you if you have the chance to do so. Attacks one enemy, places an extra hit if the target has any necrosis stacks. Also places a block revive debuff if this attack kills an enemy. Okay. Damage based on HP and accuracy. Never noticed that. Attacks all enemies, deals double damage to enemies whose accuracy is lower than this champ's accuracy. Ignores 50 defense whose accuracy is equal to or higher than this champion's. Okay, so it's basically doing amazing things no matter what the accuracy is, huh? Ah, I get it. You be like that sometimes. Swap HP with an enemy if the target is a boss. Fully restore this champion's destroyed max HP and fully heals this champion. Instead, each time this skill is used, increase this champion's ignore defense effect by 10 while in their alternate form. Interesting. No accuracy needed. Oh. Let me just read a few things on the side before I decide how I want to be building this bad boy. So basically build him like a classic nuker. Ignore defense and stone skin kind of deal, huh? Okay. Sounds about right. That'll do. I don't have too much room, sadly. I've been trying to make some room lately, but I'm failing miserably. Failing miserably like a champ, guys. I do have way too much stone skin if I gotta be completely honest. Way too much stone skin. Trying only to keep decent rolls on the other stuff, but the fuck is this? Go away. One didn't roll particularly amazing. HP percent, defense percent, fuck that. Triple res on this, I guess, could make some sense somewhere. Triple defense here is kinda fine-ish. Speed, crit damage. Yeah, I'm on Discord. Chris 05. No spaces, just letters. This one's looking pretty whatever for what this is trying to do. You can just add me as a friend, Chris 05, just letters. Try and craft a bunch of lethal set here. Don't have too much room, however. I think you gotta use a new device if you want to be sure it's gonna work, Victor. It would be best if you just use a different device. That would definitely make the thing happen. Some people say you could just uninstall Plarium from your PC and it's gonna work, but I'm not sure about that. It hasn't worked for me like that, at least, so probably better if you do it on a fresh installation. I do have way too much lethal stuff, not gonna lie. Let me try and sell a few of these lethal bad items. I have way too many good lethal items for me to be holding on to bad lethal items. Okay. I'm not sure if the blue stacks things work, but maybe. Yeah, I wish I could, SK, I wish I could. It really feels wrong selling some of these pieces, not gonna lie, but I really do need to be selling a lot of pieces lately. Let me actually mule some pieces on some champions. Let me try and mule some pieces here and there, because situation is getting really hairy for me lately. With all of these free gear removals here and there, putting gear on some champions just for the sake of them not being in your inventory, not the worst idea in the world if you ask me. As long as you remember to check for equipped gear at some point after that. I'm just spawning these off on them, not even caring what stats these champions are looking for. I'm just putting them on so we make some room, you know. Okay, 40 slots open. Okay. Should I call you, Swindler? Well, you call me if you think it's appropriate. Okay. How's it going, Swindler?
Yo.
Happy to have you, man. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate the help.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But like I was saying with Embers, what's so beautiful about him is that if you have him as your fastest champion, like to me, that's where he fits the best because that's where you could decide where you want to go. So, for example, like if I'm gonna go first and I have a nuker that can one tap, like my Sigfriend or Alas, for example, I don't really need him to be the nuker, but he has the ability to switch in the middle of a match to become your nuker if things go left. So like the way that I like to play it is that I usually go with my speed lead into Galathir, into Empress, where I decide whether I want to strip with the A3 on the first form of Empress, and that's a guaranteed strip unless they have like Lightning Cage or something like that. But and then afterwards I can just have the protection of Galathir's first form and then Alaz's nuke, right? So that's like a perfect farm, a quick farm, right?
Okay,
But
so
then when
for my peasant ass, that would look more like Arbiter into Empress strip into Galathir. What?
yeah,
The horse.
yeah,
Marius.
exactly.
Marius kind of deal. So yeah, what
exactly.
you're saying is it would be a good idea to have Empress and Stone Skin and a lot of speed. Would that be better?
As much speed as possible. You have to build Marius kind of fast, right?
Yeah, he's
for
close
the
to
same
300 on
purpose.
me because he's a six star already.
Yeah, for the same purpose as Empress,
92.
because before Empress, Marius was the best Stone Skin stripper. Now Empress is the best, so Marius could take the backseat because sometimes when they have that Lightning Cage, right now the meta is Lightning Cage Stone Skin. So sometimes, well, to me, I don't know about the regular folk, but with like Mar to me isn't scary anymore. Like he's pretty average to me now because of Lightning Cage and Stone Skin. So I'm not scared of him. But if there's an Empress on the team, that A3 just shits on my Stone Skin and then Marius one taps me, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Yeah, here's what my Marius looks like. 292 speeds, less than 300 accuracy, so he's not the most reliable Stone Skin stripper, I can tell you that much. But he does tap. At least he taps.
Yes. Yeah, that's actually perfect. That's a perfect build for him to be paired with Embers. So that actually falls perfect. If you pick him first, like if you're in the drafting phase on PvP, you pick him first, and then Embers in the second. That's like perfect.
Chef's
even
kiss.
Carnage with Embers is actually even crazier too, because you go in with Embers A3 and then Carnage lockout, the block passive skills. It's like, what the hell can you do then? You're fucked. Because the only thing that protects people from Carnage is the Stone Skin. Now Stone Skin is stripped because of Embers, and then Carnage just destroys your whole team.
Okay, on that point of in that line of thinking, how should we be building Empress? Just Stone Skin and quick, or do we still go for some lethal action?
Oh, I would still go lethal.
Okay, well, let's hope we have enough fast lethal stuff. Let's go ahead and see that then. Starting off with some speed
I would start
boots.
with your banners. See what your banners look like.
Yeah, not a bad idea indeed. We should have plenty. Okay, he's HP based. I'm looking at not banners apparently. Defense, HP. Well, not the worst Stone Skin banner here, I'd say, given the circumstances. But to be fair, we do need only 4 pieces of the thing, so we could actually put right about anything as a banner, right?
What does that amulet look like? Those 2 legendary ones.
The Stone Skins?
The Stone Skin. Yeah, the Stone Skin legendary.
We need crit damage
amulets.
on these, right? We have small crit damage ones, not ideal, but for now they might have to do.
It's something.
Yeah, it's a starting point, I guess.
And also, like, you don't even have to be crazy about the damage, because if your Carnage or Marius are in an elite like damage build, you can kind of make him a little lesser in that regard because of the necrosis. The necrosis kills by itself.
Yeah, kind
By
of.
itself, the necrosis kills by itself. And if you swap to the second form, and then you get that reflect damage, oof.
Yeah, we don't have amazing Stone Skin accessories, I can tell you that much. If this at least rolls a little bit of that HP, the fuck it will. None of this, none of that. This one could. I mean, it's pretty god-awful, honestly, but let's see if it rolls a bunch of HP. The hell it does. So yeah, maybe these are going to be the pitiful accessories. What's that now?
My accessories are terrible too for him.
Oh god. This is painful to look at.
The other option would be Feral lethal.
Hmm. I do have better feral stuff, apparently. Here's a good crit damage one. No HP based ring, however. This one could roll a little at least. There's a little.
Oh.
There's a couple, I
Ooh.
guess. That might work. Where'd you go? There you go. Something along those lines, and the banner is gonna be something random, right? Actually, 5-piece would be worth it. But there's no such thing. We don't have a 5-piece option here. We just don't have a banner. So it's gonna have to be a 4-piece and something just straight up fast as the banner, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my fastest one is a lowly double roll. Well, this one looks like it'll get the job done for now, right? Couple of speeds, HP percent could have rolled, it didn't, but close enough. We'll have to do. Okay. The accessories look like they're covered. Let's see what that speed boot's gonna be looking like. Oops.
I think before the speed boot, we should see what the
Glove?
gauntlets are like. See if you got
Okay.
like crit damage, crit rate.
Okay,
Crit damage means that crit rate.
Ooh. Think that's gonna be the gauntlet in it.
Oh,
Doesn't
jeez.
get much better than that. Let's ascend this bad boy, shall we?
Jeez.
Bitch. Don't make me beg. Don't make me... I mean, that's acceptable-ish for now.
This is the bad part right here.
Yeah. I still need to farm a bunch of sand devil today anyway, so I'm gonna get a little bit extra sand, but for now, let's leave it at HP. It's the third best, right?
When I was building Embers and I was trying to change the gauntlets to crit damage, I swear I spent 280 chaos dust
It is fucked up,
on
man.
just
It's
one
fucked up.
piece.
Kinda fucked up in it. That's how they get you. Okay, let's see what that speed boot's gonna be looking like. We do have some feral nonsense. Crit damage. Nothing else to write home about. Horrible. Let's see what lethal's looking like. I don't have too many great left, I can tell you that much. Let me check with the equip too.
Yeah, I like having the lethal on the top row, the weapon, helmet, and shield. Easier to pull the better pieces.
Ooh.
Or to craft the better pieces.
I mean, not that great. Would much rather get a bunch of crit rate, huh?
I don't know, I like that too.
It's okay. This one,
It's an option.
very, very takeable. Honestly, I'm not using my Whisper much. This is actually pretty good for her.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, think that'll have to do for now. HP on the chesticle, right?
Yeah.
Crit damage, crit rate. It's kind of okay. I'll put it on for now, but let's look for something better. Double crit damage, 1 crit rate. Where'd that speed at? Did this have speed? The fuck it did. Not seeing speed. Seriously, I don't have a single chest in my name. So it's gonna have to be some of these, huh?
That's why I had to dismantle my beautiful Narcissus.
We are gonna need a lot more crit rate, so I guess that's also something to think about. Damage.
Yeah, that's the hard thing about trying to be set specific. So hard.
I guess this one looks okay. Let's see what it rolls last. Please be the middle part. Please be cool.
Crit
just
rate.
Once. There you fucking go.
Crit rate, calling crit rate.
Call in it.
Oh.
Okay. I am sharing my screen with you on Discord, by the way. You could be watching it real time. Feels like your reaction
shit, my
lag there.
yeah, I was watching the computer.
Yeah. Yeah, let me check that lethal action now. Okay. For substats, we're looking for speed and crit rate for now. Can't look for much else here. Okay. What's the highest priority? For now, still crit rate, right?
Yeah, crit rate for sure.
Okay, Elenaril has something real decent on him, but that honesty screams Elenaril. I'm not using him that much lately, but still. My cat
Elenaril is
has
so
something
underrated.
decent. Is decent for me, not that hot though. Okay, I mean we started stripping down Whisper anyway, so maybe this is the way to go. This kinda does scream carnage, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Just built my Unreal. Still haven't put him to good use though.
Oh yeah, Unreal is so good. So good.
Okay. Oof, this rolled like shit.
The only thing that's negative about Unreal is that you have to be fast. Like you have to go first. If you don't go first, he's pretty
Well,
meh.
I actually built them only for Hydro for now. Still haven't used them much there though. This is looking like a pretty good helmet.
Yeah, he's a beast for Hydra as well.
We are so far from the crit rate. It's not even funny. We don't have the masteries yet, so that's 19 extra crit rate we're missing.
Yeah, also you're gonna get that 10%
could be 9 if we
from the
swap
lethal.
this. What's that now? Oh, yeah, you're right. So,
Yeah.
what's that?
You're at
15,
86
so
right
we
now.
only need just a spec. Okay, keep forgetting that. The lovely part about lethal. Oof. So this could roll. This could roll it. Fuck it.
Ooh, that's
This
another piece
cannot
that's
roll
screaming
it.
carnage.
Hmm?
So that's another piece that's screaming carnage.
Kinda, but triple roll on the accuracy. Is that great? No.
Yeah, he gets balance. He gets damage off the accuracy.
How did you set it? Okay, what are we gonna do about that crit rate? Should we roll this a couple of more times, see if it comes?
Absolutely.
Don't have that much left though.
It's always worth it.
Yeah, but right now it's on the third best Ascension. I guess.
And right now it's
I
gonna
only
be on
have
the
one
best right
shot,
here.
sadly. Hmm?
Right now it's gonna be on the best one right here.
Oh, for sure. Fuck it, we don't care about the HP that much right now. Bullshit.
Oh.
Okay, it's gonna be like that for now. Let's ascend this thing into crit damage at least. There you go.
Ooh, for sure. Beautiful.
Show. Okay, this thing would be good on accuracy, Ascension, right? Or at least HP.
HP is really the best.
Good enough for now.
Accuracy doesn't matter.
Okay, I guess I could roll this once. Probably not as important as the gloves though. Let's just leave this dusticle for now.
Yeah.
Okay, how are we gonna fix up that crit rate though? Let's craft a few lethal shit, huh?
Yeah, or do the mastery.
Well, it's only gonna be 5, right? Actually, does he get more crit rates from what was it called? Iron Will? I also still don't have his masteries formed. I'm working in progress, but Lore of Steel. Increase the base stats set bonus of all artifacts says that increase base stats. Crit rate is still base stat in it. But 15%, that's gonna be 1% extra crit from lethal, right?
Yeah.
So we're still missing like 3. Where'd that guy go?
Oh, you got Greco's?
Yeah, I just unlocked them real nice.
I use
Got
them.
his souls too. 5-star soul from the champ chase.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was quite the clutch. Made a video about it too. Kinda went well.
Yeah, I gotta
Okay, so
rewatch
yeah, we're gonna
that
get
one.
6% crit rate out of the whole lot, so we are still missing one roll. Yeah, let me try and craft a few lethal. Have myself plenty. Just don't have the room.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I wish
Should I
I had
even
that right now.
limit it to weapons right now, just because we're begging for that?
Yeah, top bro. Just top row. I do not like. I don't know why, but I do not like doing the chest, gauntlets, chest, or boots for. Maybe boots are even better to me than chest or gauntlets. I only like doing the top row though for my lethal.
Well, I mean, you still need a fourth, so definitely wouldn't mind crit damage, crit rate, glove.
It's so hard though.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's a weapon. It's a 6-star.
Ooh.
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 What the?
One shot. Whoop.
That is
What me, dude?
crazy.
Okay, I mean, I can't
Oh my
complain
God,
there.
that is
Sheesh.
insane.
Beautiful. Yeah, the only thing would have been beautiful here is HP percent hero accuracy at least, but I will not say no to that, damn.
You're gonna hit that max glyph on there.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
That went
is
swell.
crazy.
One shot. Okay, so I think
Holy.
we solved a lot of problems there now, didn't we?
Yo, that was literally a perfect piece. That is
Yeah.
insanity.
Ask and you shall receive. Where that leafage at? Oh, God, that sucks to be blind, man. There you go. Okay.
Wow. Yo, trade me that
perfect.
piece. It's insane.
No.
That's
We do have a little bit less of crit damage as we would like to, but for all of that speed, I mean, it's not all of that speed, but still quick enough.
Yeah.
After the glyphs are done.
Once you decide how you're gonna use him, you know, like what's best for your account. Because I see people just using the first form just to destroy you with necrosis over time. So.
Okay, I forgot about the second half. More crit damage there, more speed, all that good stuff. So it's looking a lot more spicy. Whereas these accessories were a bit better quality, but still kind of good.
All you need is the set, man.
Yeah, facts.
Once you hit those glyphs, though.
HP me, dude. Not that.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Wait, what the fuck? Why is this thing asking for money here? When the fuck did I equip anything? Oh, because I'm taking shit from Whisper. Yeah, fuck her.
Gold diggers.
Yeah, silver diggers.
Silver diggers.
Okay, this thing has actually ascended into attack, sadly. Okay, I get to roll it. Speed me, bud. HP at least? No, let's be speed. Speed it. Speed it.
I wouldn't mind HP on here, though. Oh.
Close. Close. Well, all of the ascensions need to get reworked, so that's gonna be potentially 60% HP, to say the least, or a bunch of speed and whatnot, so that's gonna be good. But yeah, these already have some glyphs on them. Not gonna bother with this particular one. Accuracy, should I go for a lot of accuracy here? Like, he does
No, you
scale
don't
up.
need accuracy. You don't need accuracy on him at all. It's a replace. Like, you're replacing it. You don't need
Damage
any
based
accuracy.
on HP and accuracy, doesn't it scale?
On the second form, yeah, but you don't really you don't really need it. You know, like it's not a thing.
Okay, so we don't care too much
Like,
about the accuracy. I get it. Yeah, so this
I
thing
literally
doesn't need
have
any
no
glyphs.
accuracy on him,
Okay.
and I one tap everyone.
Okay, let's see what this trippy speed looks like.
I'll take your glyphs too, please. Donate.
Yeah, I've been saving it for a while there. I think I'm only gonna use a 5-star here, right?
Jeez, yeah.
Look at this. Jesus.
I would never do 8.
Oh god.
I'll never use a 6-star on an attack unless my speed lead is maxed.
Fucking hell. Yeah, my champions are far from maxed at speed. Far from it, dude. Ooh, there you go. Now we're talking.
Are you grinding the coalition event?
Oh yeah, should be able to max it. Okay, I got some of that HP. Gotta go hard on him.
Yeah, for the
Acceptable.
HP glyphs, I'll go straight up 6-star glyph. I just max out.
On the percents, right? The other ones, kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ascend it while we're at it. Nice. It knows I ain't wasting dust on that. What'd that do? Acceptable.
Those are great.
Nice.
What's your speed leads max at speed?
I'd rather not say.
I think I asked
Fucking
you.
373 or something.
You said 373?
Yeah, it's slow as balls.
Yeah,
But,
Did you switch clans to the biggest Bulgarian?
Yeah, pretty much. Wait, you're following my clan, Hoppin?
No, that's when I first popped into your stream. That was the first thing you told me.
Yeah. It was, yeah. We basically start off in the lower clan, and then if we do good, we get promoted into the big boys. Didn't take long for me to get there.
Yeah,
Definitely can feel the difference though.
it's insane what a good
Yeah,
clan does for your
super
account.
well organized too. Like, can't believe the amount of effort the guys are putting in to actually make things work the way they are supposed to. Real good stuff. Okay, so this looks close to what the guy's gonna be looking like. 265 speed, slow as shit, if we gotta be honest. The crit damage, acceptable. Crit capped as soon as we get the masteries
where are
done.
Where are you on like live arena? Like, are you doing like plat pushes and stuff like that?
I'm a grinder. I've done decently well. Well, yeah, I basically just play win or lose. I'm pretty much close to 50% win rate, so I'm definitely not doing super well, but I'm doing a lot of it, so I'm getting there. Yeah, well, my account is literally less than 2 years old, so can't really be expected to do too much. Can't really be expected to have too much fast champions.
Mine too. I give people more credit because like my account is a year and 8 months, but I've spent like 90K.
Oh my goodness. Jesus, that's a freaking apartment from where I'm from. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of lost my mind. Oh yeah. I mean, that's a beautiful set for like later on for like a lockout champion.
Well, yeah, my lockout champions are even
that's
worse.
A really good accuracy. Oh yeah, I'm jealous.
Yeah, here's this guy, kind of locking out with a little bit of.
Yeah, I'm jealous of that Odin. I regret not going for him.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky with that one, not gonna lie. I got pretty lucky with a lot of the champions like these. Like, got myself Nargigante Archer from a freaking ancient shard, man. It was insane. I was literally sitting in my hotel, minding my own business, decided to pop a tenner, and she fucking blasted in the room. I was like, couldn't believe this was just when I was starting off, like 6 months in. Getting yourself one of the best champions back then was super cool, and to this day she is one of my best Hydra champions. She is absolutely beautiful.
I literally don't have any like PvE champions. Like I don't have anything. It's so sad.
I recently opened my Newt, like it was less than half a year ago. Good stuff. Would recommend.
I wish.
Yeah, you wanna bang out Carnage real quick as well while we're at it?
Yeah. Carnage is very, very, very hard to build though.
Really?
Yeah, he's so stat intensive.
What are we trying to do here?
Let me hop on my other account real quick.
Yeah, let me open myself some cheat sheets as well.
Let me pull up my Carnage.
People pull up in their car, and you're here pulling up with your Carnage with that 90k. They see you rolling faces.
Fun fact, on my account that I spend money on, I can't even get close to getting Carnage on.
What the? Oh, I mean, why?
I just don't have any PvE champions. Like,
Oh, you can't really farm Centranos and
yeah, no,
such. Yeah, that
I
sucks.
literally only have PvP champs. Like,
Bit sucky, bit sucky.
that's all I care about. So it's all right.
PvP?
Okay, my Carnage is built a little shit on this account, but I basically try to hit over 500 accuracy. And he also needs to be fast, but obviously not that fast. So I would try to build him at like 220 with 500 accuracy, obviously crit cap, and then as much attack percentage as possible.
So yeah, crit rate, crit damage, and attack percent. And we're trying also to lock out with him, huh? To be fair, I do have myself good lockout champions like Hoden, Fabian, Armand, so I'm not sure if my Carnage is going to be my lockout champion, so I don't know if I should really be trying too hard for accuracy on him, should I?
He scales off of accuracy as well.
Oh, see now there's my problem. I'm very bad at reading.
Yeah, he scales off accuracy. And it's easier to get accuracy than it is to get attack, especially if you're trying to increase those speeds, you know?
Yeah, chat likes what they hear. You said 90 or 19k, by the way?
Oh, 9D, almost 100k, yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude, dollars.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's kind of insane, not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's Cruisen's fault, I swear. Like, me and Cruisen are very, very, very close. And, yeah, that got me down the drain.
He's a bad influence on you, huh?
Yeah, it got me down the drain.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
You be like that. Okay,
but
so
I have Carnage and Stone Skin Savage because it's hard to really
Stone
build
Skin
him.
ignore defense, huh? That's what we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a lot more Stone Skin action going around here. We're gonna be happy with an accuracy banner. Here's one without any speed on it. Any attack with speed. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the banner in it.
Yeah. Well, I guess depending on how it rolls.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like we have too many other options anyway, so.
SKB said I was in a coma.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I was in a coma for a while after hearing 90k for the first time.
Indeed, as you should.
You know,
there you
go. Know what's worse? What's worse is that my first year, I was completely free to play. And then in 8 months, I spent 90k.
Yeah. Fuck it, I'm not gonna bother farming right now. Let's just max him. Oh my goodness. Just get it done. It's so dumb that you can't actually fitting room the frickin' banners and such because the champion's not ascended. Like, just let me have this, okay? Okay, let's pin that bad boy down.
We need a free regrieving event. That's what we need.
It should be around the corner, innit?
I hope so.
Oh my goodness, I don't have a good crit damage one. Well.
Yeah,
better be a good attack rank.
I got lucky with a random YOLO ore. And I got crit rate. I mean crit damage. I was so excited.
Awesome. Okay, I guess this will have to do for now. Accept the balls.
I admire you guys' discipline, by the way. Like it's beautiful to see the discipline that you guys have, because I could never, obviously.
Never what?
Like, you see how you just did that to 12, and you're being very like.
Well, I'm pinning it. I want to see how it goes. Like, if we see something better, I'm just gonna do that. But for now, sitting at 12, it's good enough to pin.
I go straight to max, and then I have 0 silver, and I gotta go grind some spider.
I haven't spent 90k on the game after all, so I don't have that much silver.
I don't have silver. You have more silver than me.
Well, perhaps, but you have more opportunities.
Now, listen to this. Right now on my account, I have 2.4 million silver.
Damn, son.
That's how terrible I am with that 16 plus 16 right away.
Facts. We're still looking for speed on the boot, right? We're not gonna do some attack percent shenanigans on him, right?
No. Speed
Okay,
boots
so,
attack ascension.
if I remember correctly, my lethal speed boots were shit.
Yeah, I just went with Savage. It's so hard. Lethal is for my top.
Look at you thinking I have a lot of Savage on my account. I barely have any Savage, man. I don't even have a speed boot, apparently. It's not equipped, please.
What the heck? What the heck? I just noticed that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Press that equip button right there.
Wait, there we go. I just threw them around, apparently. Ooh, this one looks okay for a rare.
Oh,
Double crit damage. HP
I'll take that piece right there.
Well, we're still looking for attack percent, not HP, but maybe.
What that Rathalos got. Oh, that's my boot right there. That's my boot right there.
Yeah, you might be right. I'm still using Rathalos here and there, but...
Trade me. Wow, that's a beautiful piece.
It is.
I actually don't think I have a single triple crit damage.
This is also... Well, HP percent, fuck that.
That Rathalos piece.
Yeah, I guess it'll do. I'm gonna have to fix up Rathalos after that. Okay, attack percent or accuracy on the chests. Would it be worth it?
Mine has accuracy.
I might actually find a good accuracy chest laying around.
Mine has accuracy.
I'm not using this man much, and this piece looks amazing actually. Crit damage.
Great piece.
Almost perfect.
Trade me that piece too, right there.
It's almost perfect. Far from perfect. A couple of bad rolls on a couple of bad stats, but still. This one's shit.
Trade me that piece right there. I got a perfect chest, a toxic chest piece for you to trade.
Yeah, perfection. Okay. Looking for that crit damage gauntlets.
He said, please stop saying 90k. Next time I might not wake up.
Yeah. Think about the children.
Oh, man.
Okay, doesn't seem like I have myself a savage glove. Crit damage.
Ooh. Oh, right there. That's the one.
No, it ain't. It literally just has attack on it, nothing else.
That's the one. He's gonna roll quad attack.
This one's looking good though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
for now.
Good too.
This one could roll well. Let's see what that do. There you go. I like the direction of this erection, but sadly it kinda went floppy at the end.
Oh, that's a nice piece right there. Triple crit
roll
rate,
me, dude.
Calling it. Triple crit rate, calling it. Bink. Fuck.
Crit rollant.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, I'll take that piece too. You gotta roll that Lego piece.
Yeah,
it's gonna
roll well, but probably not.
Quad attack right here. Bink.
Yeah, quad attacking. Yeah, I'm gonna pin one of these. Double speed. Yeah, this one looks better. Okay. I guess this is worth the max out.
Yeah, it is.
Sag. Guess we can take a look at the ascension too.
Right here. Watch this crit rate ascension. I mean, crit damage is down.
See what this ascends into. Might be a better choice.
Oh.
Okay, for now it'll have to do. It's not ideal though. Okay, have room for one more stone skin shit on the top half. So we're still begging for tons of crit rate, so that will be the highest priority in it. Where that savage at? Yikes, this is not a good sign. This is my highest crit rate item. Anything unrolled? This one could roll.
Oh no.
Okay, triple speed, can't say no to that. Could even quad it, but...
How are you not tempted to go 16 though?
I am, but I also saw I have 10 mil left.
My goodness. God.
Guess I can pin this shit for now.
Give me your account info for just 1 second. Just 1 second. I
Want to
need
ask
to
me
see.
something, huh?
I need to see that land on quad.
We might give it a check. Let's just see if we have enough silver. What was I looking for again? Where that stone skin at? There's that foreskin. Okay, triple crit roll on this. Let's spin that for a second.
Oh, that's nice.
Here's a weapon with crit.
That's
Oh my
nice.
goodness, this is literally his weapon right there.
That's a lot of stone skin, though. That's a
last
whole
but
lot
not
of stone
least-
skin.
Oh wait, we overdid it. Right.
That's a lot of stone
We
skin.
might actually change the glove then, we'll see. But both of these pieces are beautiful in it.
Yeah.
Well, the weapon not as beautiful, but it definitely does scream carnage. Okay. Maybe it's a feral piece we're missing. We still need a couple of savage bullshits though, so let's just go ahead and see what that savage look like.
I'll take it.
Where'd that savage go? Where'd that savage
You
go?
got?
I don't have any apparently.
Ain't no way.
Double crit rate on this. Just
SKB, he never rolls like this for us.
I gotta preserve
like
my
that
luck,
guy.
man. What can I say?
I like
Love
that
this
guy,
one.
SKB.
Yeah, you should see his account. He's treated playing. He has like 60,000 gems, was it? 60,000 gems and half a billion silver. I'm not kidding. You can watch a video with his account.
Yo, just give me your account info. Give me your
Yeah.
account info, SKB. I could use that 60K in a day.
In a heartbeat.
Wow.
Okay, what's that last savage item gonna be here? It's gonna have to be a bad helmet in it. God, that's horrible.
We need to go on a farming reign.
Maybe we should have gone for a lethal to begin with. Guess it's not late for us to swap over to lethal. I'm not super keen on taking this from Raphalos anyway, so maybe
Kind of
lethal
crazy.
ought to
You,
do
you
it.
have better lethal than you have.
Well, I'm
Savage.
just farming a lot of Dark Fae, man. Like, what can I say? I'm not farming a lot of Fire Knight, I can tell you that much.
Our accounts are literally opposite. I have like 1 billion pieces of savage.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's scrap this build. I think it's not going where we want it to. Attack percent and accuracy for a chesticle. Not great. Again with the okay. Speed crit damage. It's not that ideal.
Let me show you guys something real quick.
This one looks
So you can
okay.
show
No
the
speed
chat.
on it though. It's trying to look painful. It's trying to look painful, man. I'm gonna pin this for now. It kind of makes sense. Let's remove these. Those.
I'm gonna send you a picture to show the chat real quick.
Maybe put it in Discord. I can show it there, I guess, or
Yeah.
something.
What the heck is the picture I just took? Something light.
Sweet Jesus, man.
So,
That's a lot in it. Oh my
I'm free to
goodness,
play.
that is so much mythicals, dude.
I'm free to play, bro.
I swear. Insane.
Oh,
Insane. Imagine the people with +4s on their mythicals on arena teams, how much they've spent. Like, add one more 0. Jesus, insane.
It's insane. I know a guy that has spent over 3 million.
Insane, dude. Literally carries the whole company on his back.
Look at everything.
If
is
that
six
guy
stars,
hits,
and
their
there's-
stock is taking a hit, man.
yeah, everything is 6 stars as well. It's crazy.
Yeah, kind of crazy, innit?
He said, "I'm done.
Yeah,
Regret for myself."
regret. Okay, let's still see. Try and see what we can do with this.
Oh man, SKB is a funny guy.
Yeah, he is unnatural. Oof, 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 oof. Not sure we're gonna be able to build Carnage just yet. Might be a good idea to bring him up to 60 first, see how things are stacking up,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's
okay.
very hard to build.
Yeah, a lot
Very,
of
very,
stats
very
needed
hard
to
to
happen
build.
for him.
For some reason on my even on my, like, you saw my champs, like even on this account, it's so hard, bro. Like if you don't have a nice,
I mean, you have way too
6
many
frame-
champs. Any way you slice it, you just have way too many champs, and you want to build all of them right, and there's just simply not enough gear to go around. Like, that's
Yeah.
You're basically suffering from success right there. You're trying to build all of these champions to the best of their capabilities, and the gear's just not coming as fast as the champions are.
But even
the sad truth.
even as, like, if I was to switch my gear from, like, let's say Siegfried to Carnage, right? Just to say it worked out perfectly, right? I'll switch. Like, it's so hard to survive without that, like, without a champion that has that survivability aspect, such as like Harima or Galathier with his passive, or Nice. Like, it's so hard to survive, especially in the top end.
Facts. Okay, crit rate, speed, something like that. A lot of good items are already in use. Shocking, I know. Why the fuck am I holding on to this? Sad selling noises. I'm not really using my Alice much. This item is screaming Carnage though.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Crit rate is it's just not there, bro. It is just not there. It's not gonna happen today, is it? Shit.
Well, at least you had one built. You know?
Kinda close. I have plenty of lethal to craft still, but...
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I would have already crafted all of it. There's no way.
I just don't have room, man. I'm having a hard time clearing this gear. My fucking inbox is halfway through full.
Yeah, I would.
Wait.
That would have been 0 right now, especially since CVC just ended.
Well, the CVC, that's the thing. During non-PR CVCs, we're trying to lowball it as much as we can so we can actually do something on the real CVCs.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we're just gonna leave it for now. I would like
I would have hit that 147 button immediately if I was you.
Simply not enough room, bro. Yeah, let me just keep on farming these dudes all the way up to 60 while getting all of them masteries that ought to do it. But yeah, thank you for dropping by, man. What'd you say?
You got the Harima 2 in there?
Yeah, I literally just opened her.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
On one of my latest shard opening videos, might want to check it. It was actually kind of crazy. Literally opened like 4 amazing legendaries. Literally opened 20 sacred shards. The first sacred shard was freaking Gruckus.
Oh man,
kind of insane. It was a funny video.
Well, all right, my brother.
Might enjoy it indeed. But yeah, appreciate you dropping by, helping me out, man. 42 people watching today, by the way. Kinda nutty. The channel is growing. Definitely love to see how it's going right now.
Alright, brother. Be safe.
Yeah, thank you as well, man. Appreciate the help. Looking forward to hearing from you again. Have a great rest of your day, bud.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
You too.
Alrighty guys, hope you enjoyed the stream. That was a lot of turnaround we had today. Can't complain at all. Real nice of yous. Happy to have you. Really would appreciate if you check out the latest video. I know it's a little bit longer than it was supposed to, but honestly, a video like that can't really go much shorter than that. So I really do hope you enjoy it. And if you do, like, subscribe, comment. Really does help a lot for the algorithm. I can tell you that much. There's no better way to help my channel right now than to actually interact with my content. It is pretty amazing what you guys can do. If you actually do want to help the channel grow, it would be awesome. And yeah, anybody who wants a free account takeover, hop onto my Calendly and book yourself a session. I'm doing my best to do a couple of these each stream. I will be streaming Saturday this time for a change, because on Tuesday we had to skip, no electricity and whatnot. But yeah, if you guys want to hop on a free session with me, drop by the Calendly link and book yourself a session, and I'll do my best to come back to you as fast as possible. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon, guys. Have a good one. Bye.